I entered the command deck of the Vengeful Spirit, and there he was. Horus towered over the broken body of an angel. Sanguinius's body had been battered and mutilated, but there was no mistaking my most radiant of sons. Horus turned to face me. Terror filled the viewport behind him, its surface tortured and aflame.
Poor Sanguinius. I offered him a position of power in the New Order. He could have sat at the right hand of a god. Alas, he chose to align himself with the losing side.
I stood there, stunned by the sight of my sons, one dead and the other transformed into the monstrous thing that had murdered him. I struggled to find words, my voice barely a whisper. Why? Mad laughter rang out.
Why? You ask me why? I have done that what you would not do. I have bound the ruinous powers to my will, and I shall lead humanity into a new age of galactic supremacy.
I looked at what had become of my once most beloved son. You have deluded yourself. You are a servant of chaos, not its master. Horus's face twisted in rage. He outstretched a clawed hand, and a bolt of psychic force shot forth. I howled as jolts of pure agony racked my body.
Feel the true nature of my power, and tell me I am deluded,
roared Horus, his voice that of an angry god. I pushed through the pain. You are deluded, I managed through clenched teeth.
I let you come here, Father. Kneel before me and I will spare you. Acknowledge me as the new master of mankind.
I steeled myself and leapt at my wayward son. Rune sword and lightning claw rang against each other with a sound like thunder as we thought both physically and psychically, unleashing powers of such world-shattering magnitude that the Vengeful Spirit shook from prow to stern. But still I could not bring my own full power to bear. The War Master was a misguided traitor, but deep within him was the child I had molded into a man, the finest of the Primarchs, my favored son. Horus, however, showed no such restraint. His lightning claw tore through my armor as if it were paper, slicing flesh and bone. I retaliated with psychic force, but engorged by the borrowed power of the Chaos Gods, he deflected it effortlessly. With a blast of energy, he seared my face, melting flesh till it ran, bursting an eyeball and setting hair alight. He lifted me up above his head and brought me down across his knee, breaking my spine before casting me aside like a broken toy. As I hit the deck, I fought to stay conscious, darkness threatening to engulf me. With my remaining good eye, I finally saw the truth. Horus, my son, was lost to madness and chaos. There was no saving him now. I gathered what strength I had left and forced all notions of mercy, love, and compassion from my mind. As Horus gloated over his imminent triumph, I focused my psychic might into a bolt of pure destruction, aimed at his heart. He realized too late that I had been holding back. The bolt struck and Horus fell to his knees. The touch of chaos recoiled, leaving him vulnerable. I saw realization and regret flicker across his warp-tainted face amid the torment.
I have been a fool. I was so wrong. Forgive me, Father. I am too weak to resist them. They call to me. Please end this.
I sent a second bolt that destroyed Horus' body and soul. The War Master of Chaos was no more.